Hello folks, I have recently bought on Cycle to Work this RYSEL gravel bike, E-Gravel Bike, as you may be able to tell from the chunkiness of the downshoot there and maybe the screen over there. I've taken it out for a few rides. It's now January 2026. It's been pretty cold and icy, and I haven't had it for long. Basically got it just before Christmas. If you notice any scratches on the bike as I go around, that'll be partly because I picked it up as a second life product, which means that someone else had, I guess, used it for a few hundred miles, apparently, according to the mileometer. And that meant that instead of $3,500, I could get it for 2,800. And I could use the Cycle to Work scheme even on a used, second life product, which I was slightly surprised about. So it is brown. Maybe this would not be my first choice of paintwork. Nevertheless, there are so many good things about the bike that I can overlook that minor issue. One of the main things I love about it is that I can remove the battery. Now, most of these e-gravel bikes, the batteries, I was looking at Cube, I was looking at RYSEL, very nice, all very good, but the batteries were non-removable. And one of the issues is, I wanted to charge it at work in theory, although the charger itself is quite chunky, so I'm not sure how practical that is. But also, if you want to keep it outside or keep it in a space that's not heated, you read reports of the deterioration of batteries due to being left over winter in cold environments. Overall, I just prefer the idea of a chunky battery being removable. So that's one thing I like about this. I also have enjoyed using the motor. It's a Brose motor. There is a guy in Spain, Jaco Rides Again, that's it, who talks about the different motors. This is a really smooth, natural feeling motor. I basically only have it on eco, occasionally go into tour now and again, but I haven't used it that much, so we'll see. What I did just change this morning is the pedals. These are I think it's SPD EH500 maybe, I think that's what it's called. So I'm about to try them, and I haven't worn my clip shoes, which I'm wearing now. I haven't worn these for, 20 years. So I'm about to see if I can still do this or fall off. What else to say just now? I really like it. I like the fact that the cabling is visible, accessible, because again, some of the RYSEL options, the cabling's all too integrated, and that looked like a problem in case you wanted to adjust the height of the handlebars. I was long umming and ahhing about a flat bar versus drops, because frankly, I'm not getting any younger, hence an e-bike. So I thought having drops would be annoying on my back and shoulders, and indeed I don't know yet. I might still think about adjustments, and you can get these riser bars, different things. What else to say right now? Well, you can see the specification of it in on Decathlon website. It's SRAM Apex stuff, not wireless shifting as you'll have observed. Still getting used to the one controller for the up and down on the gear shifting. Seems to work nicely. One great thing about Decathlon is that they also made it tubeless out of the store, so I didn't have to pay any additional stuff, any additional payment for them to run it tubeless, which is an absolute gift, I think. I was so chuffed. I used to have a Sonda Camino, which was not an E version, of course, and that was tubeless when I first got it, but that did give me some issues. It never quite seated, but these are seated nicely. These tyres are seated properly on the rims. Not had any issues with the tubeless so far. So because there are hardly any reviews of this online, I thought I'd give you a little introduction. First impressions, really good, really enjoying it. Maybe I'll add some more later. Ta-ta for now.